Assalamu alaikum everyone, Ajmal Khan from GrowthZone with another episode of Big Answer. Today I'm not going to discuss any scientific topic about universe, physics or any theory. It's just an announcement that we have reached the end of first chapter in this series of Big Answers. In this first chapter, I have discussed and tried to answer the most recent existing outstanding questions by the senior physicist in the field of quantum physics, in this field of physics and theories about astronomy, universe and galaxy and time travel, mathematics, paradox of observer in the field of experimentation of quantum universe and things like that. So I hope you might have been going through these series and episodes along with me as I have been putting them on the channel. Much appreciated your feedback so far. And next chapter I'm going to discuss, which is equally important, equally bigger question, is about consciousness. Just to let you know. Many of you have been asking my background, my interest, and why I have started this series of discussions. Some of you know me already. I'm a psychologist by qualification as well as computer scientist, and I have a graduation degree in physiotherapy as well. So I have a qualification with the background of medical sciences, mind sciences, psychology, as well as computer sciences. And personally, I have interest in cosmos, astrology, physics, quantum physics, and all the recent theories and ideas about science and different scientific uh, dogmas going on. So I have been doing my research, I have been doing my studies, I have been doing watching so much stuff online, doing some readings. Then I realized that maybe it's time to share my information with the wider audience, and maybe the questions which have been coming into my mind and their respective answers which have been coming to my mind, you can say via from the Akashic records. I felt that maybe it's time that I can share with people of similar interest, and they might find it interesting just like I find them interesting. Stay tuned in, subscribe to my channel, spread the word. Yes, another important point why I started this discussion about quantum physics and Sufism and their relationship among them and the compatibility of those two fields. My interest in Sufism, tasawwuf, meditation, because I did my courses, I did my practices, I have been doing sessions with other people, I am a hypnotherapist and all those sort of things. I run session for the meditation as well with the my students, my colleagues, or some of the clients I've got. During one of the lectures somewhere I was attending and I was there was a question was discussed that why there is a disjoint between the mystical knowledge Sufis, Darwish, and people of those lines discuss, and between the scientific community, why there is such a disconnect, why they two school of thoughts or two practices of intellectual people and scholars cannot come together and discuss their common ideas to reach some kind of conclusion, some kind of agreement, some kind of answers. Because mystics, true Sufis, true scholars of that Sufism, I'm telling you, they can answer most of the most recent queries and ideas and theories presented and being discussed by the high caliber scientists in almost all the fields, but the bridge is not there. So based on that discussion, I took it upon myself as a volunteer responsibility or activity, because due to my interest, my studies, my research, my interaction with both sides, I felt I could initiate the effort to build up that bridge between these two practices of life of intellectuals, and introduce that yes, there is a potential that these two fields of life can discuss in pure scientific term, as well as the related terms from the Sufism, and they both of them, the pure scientists as well as the Sufis, once they start communicating with each other, both of them will be able to benefit, not only benefit, but resolve and answer and progress even faster than before, and the general masses and public will be able to take benefit of those interactions and conclusions and development and progress. So here's the answer, that why I started it was my interest. I am just a small pawn on that chessboard, taking a volunteer duty to start the discussion, to initiate the effort, that pure scientific minds and pure mystic and Sufis mind and scholars, they have a lot in common in approach, in interest, in experience, and they both can benefit from each other. Need is, or need was, has been to start a bridge so that those two can talk to each other. I'm presenting myself as a potential bridge, a potential person who can build up or help to build up that relationship between scientists and the mystics and the Sufis, because I understand both sides. I can interpret from each other towards each other, and I believe I know some true scholars, if not personally, or yet, not personally yet, but from both sides, potentially, who can answer each other to their satisfaction. So until now, I've been putting my discussions online and hoping people will enjoy, watch, and subscribe. But now I am passing my, not passing, but kind of including you in that responsibility, that please spread this message, pass it on, share it, so that it ultimately reaches to the targeted audience of pure scientists and high caliber scientists and Sufis, in case both. Uh, and I can help to build up those bridges. I know a few people from both sides who can talk to each other and take benefit from each other. So my audience, my friends, my listeners, passing the responsibility to yourself as well. Spread my message, spread the word. I hope somebody will come in touch with me who is really seeking some knowledge from one side or another, and I might be able to help, and I will be much appreciated and much obliged with that. Okay, regarding consciousness, if you have any questions, post them down in the comments and I will cater them in my second chapter discussion about what is consciousness, what are the categorizations, what are the classifications, what are the impacts, implications, and what are the limitations or different levels of consciousness, my player. I hope you enjoyed this discussion. I know it might have answered some of your questions about myself and might have triggered your mind to create some new questions about the topics to come. Keep smiling, keep thinking. Take care. Ajmal Khan from GrowthZone. If you found the discussion interesting, please like, comment, and share it. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.